Hi guys, Jim Myers coming back at you.
Hey, welcome to the One Gold Network webinar. My name is Jim Myers and I'm here with Al Schaefer,
works in more detail.
Architects of the One Gold Network.
We're
glad you're here with us.
Different products that we have that people can purchase.
First of all, the One Gold Network is all about teamwork, coming together as a global village.
To be
everybody working together. That's the focus. In fact, our slogan is called
program. And this is kind of what we want
the
to
power of one.
So we have
power
silver,
of one because we're all together, all working together.
The silver memberships
are
very,
very
powerful
concept.
1, 2, and 3.
Truly understand.
And we also have the gold
of
membership,
the One Gold Network,
which is a 2-year membership.
That's
gold 1, 2,
power
and 3.
of one.
And like I mentioned
so
earlier,
that being said, what is the One Gold Network all about?
Memberships, either
well,
silver 1,
just
2,
like
or 3,
the
or
name
gold
says,
1, 2, or 3,
gold and
gives
network.
you
bringing people together from around
products.
the world.
And the products are listed within
to help people attain their goals.
One Gold Network document, and you can see them, and they're explained throughout the document. So I won't go into detail about each one of the products. I'll leave that to you.
What do you think about gold?
I more want to go into the affiliate
as
program
you may or may not
and how
know,
it works.
Gold has been the
so that being said, right there on the page, you can see the cost per membership.
And a lot of folks right now, both in the States, Canada, and around the world, have really no idea
membership joining
of the value of gold.
All right.
That our money at one
so
point
we want to move forward now
and
talk about
pound sterling,
the affiliate program.
Used to be
so the affiliate program within the One Gold Network is simply a one-off.
Back in the 70s,
when you
and ever
introduce
then,
the program to somebody and they join, you get a little bit
and what's happening now
cash bonus. It's called an affiliate bonus. So the program
they're catching on
for
sooner
that.
and quicker than we
and that's unlike traditional marketing where companies go out and pay
banks, central
big
bankers
dollars
buying
for advertising.
Why? What do they know?
Companies do advertising.
The average person doesn't
One
know.
Gold Network pays
most
you
people are
for
aware
telling others
that
about
the
the
US
program
debt
and how it works.
Is way out
so
of
that
control,
being said,
as well as many
that's a
other
one-off.
countries.
Soon as that person joins, goes to
hold
your
gold,
website.
You're in a
everybody
much
that
better
joins
position
gets a
to go through
replicated
a recession
website with all
than
the
those
same
people who
information
don't
on
have
it, so
gold.
that
and this
you
is
can
the
market
whole
it.
purpose of the One
Go
Gold
to
Network.
your website, the
We come
computer
together
tracks
in a
it back to
global
you,
village in our web
and you get credit for it.
platform.
So that's the
share
first sort of line of
information
payment,
and also
for people,
start to
right?
use
You introduce
digital
somebody,
gold
you get
as a
an
form
affiliate.
of currency.
Works the
If
same
you're
as so
buying
many
and
other
selling
companies
in
out
gold,
there.
digital gold, then
I
you
believe
will
Amazon
store that
has
gold.
something like
just
that.
like the
I
average
believe,
person
so
who
many
has
other
money.
companies have
They
just
store it in the banks because
a little bit of an affiliate bonus
as a
for those
form
people who are
of
making
buying
the
and
effort to tell
selling.
other people about
So
it.
our goal
Very
is
simple,
to bring people from around
straightforward,
the world into
very
a
easy.
global village
So then,
and start
what we want to
using
go into now is
digital
what's called the
gold as a
ping.
form
We
of
call it the
currency.
ping, the
And
progressive
never
income and
in
network
history
generator. What
have
does that
we
mean?
ever
Well,
had the opportunity
it's progressive
to acquire
for your
gold in a
income, and it's
digital format.
progressive.
So that's
for
really
you to
exciting
build your
now.
network.
Yeah, and a lot of
That's
people
what
like
the
now are
One
watching this
Gold Network is
webinar
all
going,
about,
what are you
is
talking about?
building your
Digital
network
gold.
and building your
A lot of you
net
folks out there might have
worth.
heard of what's called
And so how does that work? Well, let's talk about
currency
it.
that's
Let's go
tied
over
to
the
nothing.
dictionary meanings
nothing
first.
behind
Ping,
it.
obviously,
There's
progressive
a few
income and
different,
network
exciting
generator.
things happening in the world
IP is
of
what's known as
actual
an
physical
individual
gold,
packet.
and one of them
The
is called
TL,
bit
or
gold.
transmission
And
lines,
what they are they are actually
known as
taking
TLs here
gold,
within the document.
physical gold. Like this
The NSP is the network sharing pool or
10
plan.
millimeter or 10 grams.
And S is simply the person that introduced you to the program, known as a sponsor.
There you go,
And
right
a
there.
GIP
Real gold.
is a ghost
Real
IP,
gold.
which
But
we're
the
going to cover
problem
a
has
little
always
bit later
been, okay, Al,
in
I get
this short video we're doing.
I got 500 ounces
So
of
moving
gold sitting
forward,
in
let's
my-
go and
in my
have a
drawer,
look
sitting
at
under my buried
our
somewhere.
transmission
You can send
lines
me
and
that
how the
address
ping
off
actually
and how it
works.
was stored.
But first
But
and
how do you
foremost,
spend
we
that
want to
gold?
tell
Well,
everybody
digital gold, what
that the
happens
One
is, that's
Gold
kinda cool,
Network,
is you
from
actually get a
start
credit
to
card
finish,
that's tied
is
to your
all
gold
about
account.
teamwork.
And
Everybody's
you earn-
together,
you earn
everybody's
through this
working
company
together.
as you,
Unlike many
earn
other
affiliate commissions,
programs that are out there
you start your own
that
savings
are known
plan,
as
et cetera,
unilevel
to
commission
acquire
structure,
gold,
or binary
physical
commission
gold,
structure,
but you want to spend that
or
gold without having
cycling
to go down
commission
and
structures.
physically and go and sell
Quite
it
often
and
you're
all that.
on your own
The,
to build
BitGold
your
that
own
we're
business.
partnering up with,
And
they
many
sent us a credit
people in this
card,
industry
and I go on my credit
don't
card,
have
I
the
did this. I
presentation
go on my gold account, I
skills
said
to
move
get
over
the
$300
information
of
across
gold to my
properly,
credit card.
and
They
therefore
instantly
they
sell
are left
$300 of
on
gold
their
out of my
own
account.
to build
Immediately
their
they move it
business.
to my account,
It's like a
my credit
fish
card,
out of water.
and
It's very
took less than
difficult
4
for
to 5
quite a
minutes.
few people to do
I have that gold
So
transferred
what
into
the One
cash
Gold
onto my credit
Network
card.
or the
Boom.
Ping commission
Unbelievable.
structure has done
So You see, everybody into a new
working
era
together.
So if an individual has what is termed as money,
great skills at presenting the information, then that really helps the individuals
at the grocery store
who don't have any skills
at
the
department store.
It's about
this
everybody
is very exciting.
being
it's
in
a
the
game
same boat
changer,
together,
right?
just like this
because
picture.
You can move your digital
rolling down
onto your credit card,
and that's the exciting
purchases
part. Is that everybody's working
so,
together?
Nobody
is being left behind outside of the boat,
and we want to take
in a life preserver.
We want to educate
left there
people
by
about
themselves.
This.
Everybody's in the boat. Everybody's moving this
in
company
the early
forward
80s
together,
and 70s,
and that
was a huge recession.
Is so important,
and money became
devalued.
Many people lost their shirts,
their homes, their cars, so on and so forth. So moving forward, this is how it works.
Holding gold, they were in a much better position than those who were just holding money.
Transformers,
a really neat
the
story
red
one of our
box,
members shared
known as
one of our conference calls.
So as you move up the line and you get into the transformer,
when the big
individual
depression
Hackett
his great grandpa was a silver and gold fanatic.
And it also
back then gold was $35 an ounce, $20 an ounce.
That person
he bought and bought gold and silver, gold and silver.
When the recession hit, transmission line 2.
So the depression
That's the way it works.
Now, how church friends,
do you get into the transformer, right? How do you get into the transformer?
He was able to go to the bank
and
on basically 10 cents on the dollar because he had
5-to-1 ratio.
Silver.
So
he went in, purchased 11 to 12 of these
individual
farms,
packets come
let
into
the folks
transmission,
live on their
the bottom
farm,
transmission
continue
line,
to farm it, etc.
And there's
once the depression got through the depression and it was over, and they were able to create enough income to pay him back, he sold it back to them for what he had bought it off them. He literally saved his entire little town, and to this day he's a folk hero in that town. It was all because he sat on gold and silver. And by the way, everybody.
So there's 5 right there.
Up until
so
the time
when you join,
boom! What a great story. And this is where we're headed, folks. Because we want to at the bottom of line you, if you don't already know,
and if you purchase a higher package with more business accessories, then you might be in line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or $5 and so many other dollars, which level you want.
And therefore,
or how many
analysts and economists are saying that we're going to head into a recession here very soon because the house of cards.
As an example, we want to use transmission line 1.
It's got to topple.
You have an individual packet at the
this
bottom.
This is why we're creating this global village.
People
join
people
after
you.
Accumulate and
doesn't have to be the people that you bring in. Again, anybody within the company as they join, and introduced by anybody,
a part of this.
Then
very
those
exciting.
IPs
and what you want to do
move up towards the transformer.
Go to YouTube and you can.
Once
Google
your
YouTube,
IP
gold,
is in the
gold,
transformer,
silver, stacking,
then the system
and start
utilizes
to what we're
the next
about.
available,
those are our Americans, friends, up in Canada here,
5 IPs that
you
join.
guys are in some serious
and that's
trouble.
Where the revenue is pulled from to transform
right now,
your
at the
individual
of this
packet.
Webinar,
And it transforms into digital gold, and it also puts that individual packet into transmission line 2 at the bottom of line 2. So they're all connected together.
So the time
That's
is
something
coming
you have to understand. But when it transforms, it gives you,
deflationary is going to happen, and you're going to be able to see
the
that
person
people
that
are
introduced you to the
again
program,
for
digital
real value,
gold,
which is gold and silver.
Yeah, and
now you
we
start
make no bones about that.
Too.
That's not.
And as those IPs transform from line 1,
analysts, and as Al mentioned, go ahead and Google it or YouTube it and start to do your own
obviously, if someone purchases a membership package that's higher than 1, so there will also be another
Morgan once said,
you in
everything is credit.
So the same formula.
And the other thing too, for those that are watching this for the first time, maybe you
as you get pushed up to the top of the line into the transformer, once you're in the transformer, the next available 5 IPs will be utilized to transform you. So then you'll be transformed from the top of line 2,
a lot of folks
say,
gold, get a garage full of
and you will be put at the bottom of line 3.
It's not a bad thing to have a garage full of gold.
This is where it gets very exciting, folks. When you're at the bottom of line 3, the formula continues on. How other people, other IPs will come in behind you. You'll be pushed up to the top of line 3.
Network
it's going to show you a bigger visual of membership document.
to be a part of the global village, the one gold
So here we
network.
go. As you get pushed up to line 3 right here,
to be a part of us, to be
you'll
a
move
member,
up and you'll be transformed.
within that membership.
So what happens now in
each individual
in line 3, transmission line 3,
as
is something very exciting, very unique, and please
they
make a
would
note
like.
of this.
So you're purchasing
Your
a membership,
individual packet
and the
now
more accessories
off
you purchase,
two,
obviously,
right?
the more
2 IPs. Where you had one,
business,
now you have 2
products.
So where do those go?
To promote whatever
one individual
business
packet
you are currently
back,
doing, or if you want
into transmission line 1 at the
network.
bottom, helping those other
the
people
One Gold
that came
Network
in
is all
after
about
you
giving you
to move to the
tools
top of transmission line
to
1
build your business.
So now
If
you're helping the other
you're in
people,
the business of
and
gardening,
you're going to
you're in the
continue
business of landscaping.
forward.
If you're in the
with your
business
original
of
IP,
whatever,
into line
you can
4,
use our
right?
business
So now you
accessories
have an
to
IP
promote
back
it.
in line
Not only
1, going from
locally,
1
but also
to 2
globally,
to 3 to 4,
right?
so on and so
And
forth.
we
And you
encourage
have
our
your
members
original individual
to
packet
use the
going
digital
from
gold
line
as
3
a form
to
of
4.
currency to buy and sell
And
products
the formula
or
just
services.
continues, 5 to 1
And,
ratio. As
and
other
like we
IPs
said,
come in,
the more you
behind
use it,
in line
the
4,
more you'll acquire it.
you get
So
into
here's
transformer,
the One Gold
the
Network where
next
people are coming
available
together,
5
working
IPs
together
in line
in a global
4
village,
will transform
acquiring
you
gold,
once again.
and also
Digital gold,
making money.
Then your individual
Right?
packet
So
moves over to line 5.
get the best of
bottom
both
line 5.
worlds.
Same formula. Boom. You
And
keep
we want to
moving up
educate
to the
people
transformer
because
in line
the digital
5.
gold that you acquire can also
Once the
be
next
used
available
as money
5
within
IPs that come behind you at the bottom of the line transform
transform
you.
through the
Boom, you
MasterCard
go
that
into
you
line
acquire
6.
from the company.
What happens in line 6?
So that
Well, the
being
same thing
said,
happened in line 3.
Al,
Your
I think
individual
I
packet
think our
will
listeners
split into
are
2
pretty much
IPs once again.
in the
And
know.
the one
Now
IP will
we're
go
going to
back
another
into
one.
line
Real
4,
quick
the bottom
summary,
of line
just-
4.
that was a
And
little bit
your
long, so
original
a quick
IP
summary.
will continue
You're going to buy a
forward
membership,
to line
you're joining our
7
membership, the One
using
Gold
the
Network.
same
It's
formula
about
as it was
community,
from
learning
1
about
to
gold,
3,
silver, precious metals.
4 to
We're
6,
going to be
now it's from
promoting
7
also,
to
we have
9.
a private,
What happens when
we
you
have a
get
private
to
Facebook,
line 9? Well, this
page,
is the
as well as
end
a
of the
private
line.
website where you can go
This
on
is
that
where the
as a
train
gold
hits
member,
the
as a One Gold
station.
member,
All right?
and advertise
So
sort of
this
like
is
an
what we
eBay
call
or
cash
Amazon.
out.
You're going to be able to put stuff
Payout.
for sale.
And
use
you will
digital
be
gold.
paid out
Myself
in
personally,
digital
I have some
gold,
contracting businesses here
$25,000.
in Town,
And
we're gonna be
we
offering,
have some
our
left
services to
over
anybody out there who
money
wants to
within
pay
that
with
to
digital
help
gold,
those individuals
discount for paying us in gold.
back
And when
in
the
line
system's gonna be
1
set up very soon,
to move
they're gonna
through
be
the
able to actually
lines
I take credit
so
card
that they
now.
can
I'll be able to
get
take credit
paid as
card
well.
and have that actually go
And
right
that
to
revenue,
gold.
that
Nice.
extra
People,
revenue that we take from
Nice.
line 9
So
is known as ghost
we will cut
IPs.
it right
What's a
here.
ghost IP? So let's
That
go
was
into
about
that.
12 minutes.
This is another unique feature of our program.
Development, 58 seconds.
Here we go.
So we want to keep that one.
Ghost IPs right there. Ghost IPs create continuous flow of each IP through the transmission lines. So it's basically revenue, just revenue. They don't take a position within the line. It's just revenue going into line 1 to help move all of the other individuals or individual packets, if you will, through line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just pushing the lines. And ghost IPs are created from a number of different sources. And if you read through the document earlier, you'll see that one of our business accessories is the worldwide gold game. And if you can imagine many millions of people going in finding gold from a great game, it's going to be a fun game, we're going to have a lot of revenue coming into the company from advertising. Okay, there's also, as I just mentioned, people that transform from transmission line 9. There's extra revenue built in, $7,000 actually generated, that are created to help move the lines in line 1, transmission line 1. And of course, we have other revenue sources as well. The One Gold Network is in talks right now with a minting company. We will have our own gold coins. People can purchase the One Gold coin with our slogan on it, the power of one. It'll be a premium coin and people can purchase that. So revenue or proceeds from that are going to be utilized to push the transmission lines. So that being said, that's a Reader's Digest version or a shortened version of how the affiliate program works, and it's very unique. And anybody who wants, a one-on-one to go through it to explain it in better detail would like to do that. We also have 2 other revenue generating incomes for the members. We want to talk about what we call the 1-by-1. The 1-by-1 is a phenomenal team building strategy that we felt is very, very important. So how does the 1-by-1 work? Well, it's very simple. Anybody that joins the One Gold Network obviously goes into the first line of an affiliate. The next person that joins after person A, here comes person B, triggers an instant pay to person A. So here it is right now. Lady Jane here just joined the company, and then after Lady Jane, Joe here joined the company from a completely different country, brought in by somebody that Lady Jane doesn't even know, and it triggered a pay for her. So if you understand that, that means everybody joining is going to get something, except for the last person that joined. I want to make that clear. But they're going to get something, and they're going to see that the system works. And that's what we want to do. We want to create a teamwork. We want to create an atmosphere where everybody feels like they're part of the whole team. And this is one of the ways that we've done that. It instantly triggers a pay to the person that joins right after you. Very, very exciting. The other income generating stream that's being created for the One Gold Network members is the revenue sharing pools. The revenue sharing pools are created from a number of different sources within the One Gold Network. And we want to talk about that briefly because the pools are there to encourage members to talk to other people. So if you go out and you talk to a couple of people, then you're going to get 2% of the network sharing pools. If you go out and talk to 5 people that join, then you're going to get 5% of the network sharing pools. And so on and so forth, up to 200. 200, over a period of time, let's say if you've talked to a number of people and 200 members result of your efforts, then that's 35% of the network sharing pool. So that's very, very exciting. So we have that built into the commission structure to encourage members to go out and get other members in. So that being said, folks, that's the 4 different ways that the One Gold Network creates an income or revenue stream for its members. The affiliate program, the 1-by-1, the network sharing pools, and of course the paying commission structure. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.
That being said, it wasn't bad.
That being said, how many times did I say that?
5.
5 times?